Okay, testing 1, 2, 3. We're gonna try a little bit more streaming here because I was able to figure out a few more things, and I think I can continue, and I might actually be able to finish this particular project within the next hour or so. So we're gonna give this a shot. All right, so I had to redo the face features and all these little balls here because they were having some kind of weird transforming, scaling issues that whenever I would export them into 3D Exchange, they would just get all warped out of shape and everything. So I just went ahead and redid that part. I also found this handy little color chart on the web. It was just kind of a random find. And the other thing that I did is I went ahead and did a couple more tweaks to the PHP code that I did for generating the actual color swatches. And so a couple of things that I did is, for one, I added this little color picker tool because this allows me to basically go in here, click on this eyedropper, and I can select any color I want on the screen, anywhere on the screen, without having to use a third-party tool like ColorCop. So that kind of omits it. So if I want this one here, I can do one at a time, select add color, and then generate the swatch. So now I have that exact swatch that I wanted, which if I'm working inside of iClone, I'm just going to, just for the hell of it, I'm gonna use this forearm here, this left forearm. And I can't just, unfortunately, I can't just grab it from the web and drop it in there. It doesn't work. So I'm having to do like a intermediary placeholder, so I could just grab it from the web, drop it on my local computer, and from here I drop it in there. So then I go on to generate a different color, whatever color that may be, drop it in here, and then drop it in there, and that updates it. So it's definitely helping to improve the speed and efficiency. Of course, I mean, I can also generate multiple swatches, so I might actually smoothen out this particular script, this PHP code, because I think it might actually be useful to people. Because basically I can select one, add color, then generate another swatch, add the color, and I'm just adding the colors to the list, or if you have a color in a different type of list, you can do that as well. Add the color. So I have a total of 3. You can add as many colors to the list as you want. When you're ready, you just press the generate color swatches button, and you get all the colors at once, which now you can just download to your computer and use them as textures inside of iClone or any other program that you might need a solid colored swatch for. So this is actually pretty cool. I might actually put this as a permanent feature on toontitan.com, so anybody ever needs a tool that will generate a quick solid colored swatch for them, or a series of them, they could just use that going forward. I think that could be a pretty useful tool for everybody out there. I know I'm gonna probably be using it in the future because I do work with those 2D characters, or the 3D characters with 2D textures in iClone, and I think that's just gonna push everything to a whole new level. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue working. I'm gonna move this window here. I'm gonna put this one here, so you won't see these other windows. But I am going to finish colorizing these body parts. And once I do that, I'm gonna go back into 3D Exchange, do my final rig. I think I have to do some additional naming things over here. I don't know, I don't think I have to. But I'm gonna do the final rig and then I'm gonna test the animation stuff. I won't be able to actually put on the motion capture suit on today because I don't have it charged, and my version 1 suits, I don't know where my USB cable is. I don't think I would be able to just kind of put it on and test it today. So we'll see. If there's time, you know, I'll go ahead and do that. But I don't think there's gonna be time. But there's definitely gonna be time for me to be able to do the rig and demonstrate the movements and the ability to transfer this over to Stable Diffusion, which now that I think I have the correct colors, I should be able to do. So this, I am working right now on this, let's see here, the left arm. So this left arm swatch, I think that's the one that I'm on right now. And if I'm not, I'm just gonna do it again, I guess. So I'm just using my little tool. Generate swatches. You know, I could probably just do it like this so that that way I can show the whole process. Yeah, that'll work because that way you'll see everything that I'm working on as I'm working on it. Let me also turn on the little chat box just in case somebody comes in and, you know, wants to chat. Fresh. All right, and that way I'll be able to see it. Okay, I think I has it. So, I think I'm just gonna use this copy and paste method though. So I have that one. So I'm gonna drop it in there, and from there, I'm just gonna drop it directly onto the body part that it belongs on. And yeah, it worked. Oh, and that's the forearm. I messed it up. I can't do that. I gotta get used to the workflow, but fortunately it's not something I have to do every day. So I gotta do this upper arm again. Left arm. And drop it in there. That gives me that color. And so next we're moving to the right torso. I'm gonna do a couple swatches at the same time. And then I'm gonna do the left torso, I believe. Oh, right upper leg, okay. And then after the right upper leg is going to be the right lower leg. I think that's it. I already have the foot or the ankle. So now I'm just gonna generate them. What the fuck? Oh man. Oh yeah, I had the wrong thing. Gosh darn it. There we go. Boom. So we have, I'm gonna delete these so they don't mess me up. This one will go here. This one will go here. And this one will go, oh here. That takes care of that. Is that right though? It doesn't look right to me. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about it. Cause internet people are kind of wacky, man. Internet people. You know, you and I both know that, you know, the right is the left side and the left is the right side. So I could be doing this completely opposite. So I guess we'll find out, huh? Actually, out of curiosity, I could probably pull up another page. Or I could just pull up Stable Diffusion itself and do it, right? Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. Is it ready? Got an error. Only one usage of each socket address. Oh. Was it already running? Okay. Well, you should have said something. I'm gonna have this thing over here. So according to that, these colors are kind of matching, but whenever people do shit, you know, this open post thing was not designed for Stable Diffusion. It was designed for controlling robots and stuff, some kind of MIT program, I guess. And they published their paper and everything, and of course, whoever made that plugin for Stable Diffusion modeled itself on that thing. The interesting thing about that is that OpenPost does in fact have fingers and hands, so it might be worth the trouble to experiment later on adding fingers and hands to this thing. Alright, so let's get Stable Diffusion. Where are you? Okay, I guess kind of. I guess the accurate term is automatic 1111, right? Because Stable Diffusion is already running. It's just running on a command prompt on the terminal. So let's see here. Let's do a woman. Woman standing in a T-pose. Just so I can have something in there. I don't know how much bearing this have. And then we'll go to control net. And we'll hit enable, and we'll just actually bring in, doesn't matter that guy actually, because I'm not using that T-pose actually. That's not what I'm demonstrating. I'm trying to get a sample of the colors. So I don't even know why I bother with the prompt and everything, right? So this is what I need here. See, because there's a good chance, and I've seen it happen before, where the developer of one plugin will not understand that the left, my left is not the same as the character's left. But this will confirm it for me, and I'll be able to just kind of move forward nice and comfortably. Open pose. Yeah, that's it right there. That's it right there. Yeah, sure, that's it right there. Now, the head on my character might be a little wacky because you see how the little things here are very short, And on my character, they are actually kind of long, so I might have to shorten those. But, okay, I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. So far, I'm actually, I'm actually excited for things that are coming up. Okay, so where am I? I am on the left. My right, his left. The left, what they call the left upper torso, or the left torso. So I'm gonna do these three items together again. You gotta remember that these use the little pound symbol. And okay, so the first color is that one. The second color is that one, and my third color is this here, that one. Bam. Okay, so now that we have the three colors lined up, I'm just gonna generate the swatches. Boom. I'm gonna delete these so they don't screw me up. Delete-o. And I'm gonna drop this one here, and then from here it goes on. Oh shit, I'm messing myself up. B3, B3. Yep, no, that's correct. Boom, it goes there. And I'm gonna save this because fucking iClone is notorious for crashing. You gotta save your progress every 30 seconds. All right. So now that takes care of that. I think I have the full thing except for this neck portion. I think it's the neck, and then of course the facial bone sections. So this face, I guess in this chart they call it the head. Copy. I'm gonna delete these. Gotta make sure I put that hashtag. Hashtag. It's actually called a hash. The text that goes after that is the tag. So without the text, it's only a hash. Sometimes I'm a geek. And a nerd. And a whole lot more. Alright. So I'm gonna drop this here, and I'm gonna dump it on here just to make sure. Boom, yep, it was definitely in need of that color. Now let's work on the last 4 pieces, and then we'll be able to rig it. And hopefully it won't have those issues with the scaling that I was having earlier. Head, so they call this the right eyebrow. This is the eyebrow. How is this the eyebrow? Weird. Are you sure that's the eyebrow? That can't be the eyebrow. Huh, I'm missing something. From 0 to 14, this is the right eye. So from 0 to here, this is called the left eyebrow and the right eyebrow. So what the hell is this? This is known as the right ear. Weird. The eyebrow, they place the eyebrow below the eye. Alright, I'm not gonna question it. Whatever, dudes. Right eyebrow. Coming up. So, right eyebrow. his right eyebrow is on the left. Okay, so left eyebrow. His left eyebrow is on the right. And then we have what they call the right ear. From 0 to 15. 0 to 15. What? No. Man, you're screwing with me, bro. The right ear from 0 to 15. Wow, I gotta look at this damn chart again because this thing is throwing me off. Wow, this thing is definitely throwing me off. I need to find this chart because I don't think that sounds right. From 0 to 15 is the right ear. So now this is called an ear? What the fuck? Let's find us a better chart. Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. Okay, this is the scientific paper. So let's see. 0 to 14 is the right eyebrow, but 0 to 15 is the right ear. That's so fucking crazy. Oh. 0 to 14 is from here to here, and 0 to 15 is the right ear. That's that one. This is severely mislabeled. Whoever made this chart probably fucked up. So this is considered the right eyebrow, and then the right ear, 0 to 15. What the hell? But the right eye is 14, left eye is 15. So from 0 to 15 is the right ear. Okay, I'm gonna go based on that. It's the wrong color. Did I do that properly? It doesn't feel like the right color to me. So now we'll focus on this left eyebrow. Man, I am all tangled up. 0 to 14. I need more coffee, y'all. So 0 to 14 is this. Okay, I guess I had that. And 14 to 16 is this. Maybe that's how I should just look at it. I shouldn't look at the name. I should just look at it, the connection. So this would be 15 to 17. That's the left ear. Okay. Whatever, dudes. Biome. So now it appears as if I have everything completed. And before I start celebrating, I am going to save my iClone. Oh, I got this little middle thing here. I need that because that's my hip, but OpenPose doesn't need it, so I'm just gonna generate a black color here. And bring that one in. Bam. And as long as I put it against the black background, it is invisible, right? I wonder if I could just make that transparent though, because if this goes on top of this, this might actually block that. Woo! Issues. I have more issues than a magazine. Then a magazine has subscriptions. Is that how it goes? I forgot how this. No, forget issues. I have entire subscriptions. I think that's how it goes. Yeah, that's the ticket. So this strength, opacity. I might just be able to make it completely transparent. I think it's transparent. Let's see. Yeah, it's transparent. Noise. And as long as that object is still there, it should still read. Fuck, my English is escaping me today. As long as it is still there, it should still read as being there. Wow. My English sucks today. Wow, I can't believe I think I might be done. Shit. I need to parent these objects here. So this is 0 to fuck. I'm gonna look at this. So 0 to 14 is the right eyebrow. I'm gonna name it right eyebrow. Might as well give it the proper names. And from 0 to 15 is the right ear. What? That's not right. Zero to 15. That's just mislabeled. This is 0 to 15 should be the left eyebrow. What the fuck am I talking about? Jesus. I mean, if this is an eyebrow, then this would be the left eyebrow. That's what I'm gonna go with. And this would be the left ear, which is 14 to 16, and on this thing they have it labeled as left eyebrow. Okay. right ear. And here, this one is going to be the left ear. This one is 15 to 17 left ear. Yeah, whoever made this chart just made a mistake and they didn't kind of check themselves. So, okay, well, I am figuring it out now. So this would be the left ear. I'm gonna call it bone, because I know I'm gonna have a pivot called left ear, and I don't wanna screw the system. What else we got? Okay, this would be the left ear. And this would be the left eye. And this would be the right eye. And this would be the right ear. So now we parent these together. So the right ear is a child of this face. Somewhere in here. Pivot, attach. So the right ear is attached to this thing here, and this thing is attached to the eye, and the eye is attached to this thing, and this thing is attached to this thing. Okay. So then we start again. This is attached to this. This is attached to that. And that is attached to this. What the fuck? This is attached again to this guy. And that should take care of my parenting for that head. I don't know why this neck. Oh, okay. Another neck there. Woo! Man. Okay, so now let's export and let's test it. Export FBX. I'm gonna choose this Maya option. I was using Unreal earlier, but I don't care. I don't know what the difference is. Current. What is subdivided mesh? So I'm gonna delete this. This is from previous work. Okay, so now we'll fire up 3D Exchange. File, open. We'll open up the one that we just saved. Oh, what the hell is going on here? I'm still having crazy ass issues with scaling. God. Just when I thought I was done. All right, let's try a different format. Maybe it's the format. File. Export. We'll try this Unreal version. Motion. Let's try. Well, let's try this regular Maya thing first. Okay, we got something that looks a little bit better, but the head is still screwed up. But look at this. Wowie wow wow. Why does it do that? That is so fucking crazy. I'm gonna have to do that section all over again, but at least I don't have to do these things, I don't think. Alright, but here's the cool thing about that. Is that for the most part, if we ignore the head, I do get bones in here. Let's see. Choosing Maya doesn't automatically rig it for me, like some other things. But the good thing is that this particular part is fairly easy. I think one gun could probably help me fix this thing. He was talking something about adjusting the rotations and stuff, and I can see here that by the direction of these little bone thingies that these circles might be pointing the wrong way. I don't know anything about no 3D stuff, man. I'm just a hack. Good enough to be dangerous to myself and others. But as soon as we have these last 3 bones, we should be able to just kind of see this guy move around. There we go. So, activate it. I gotta figure that those things. I'm probably gonna have to do like individual little spears and stuff to get that stuff to work. I mean, there's no like normalize function for mesh objects in iClone that I know of, where whatever the shape of the object is right now, just reset everything and make that the new shape. I wish there was. There's a good chance also that I could just take this and export it into Blender, but I have a feeling actually that by doing that, these little things are also gonna get transported over to that too, so I gotta figure out something else. Alright, so let's see here. Head calibration. So there's my guy moving his head. Man, the fucking head moves beautifully. It's perfect. Okay, so I'm having obviously a problem here. I didn't rig this properly, so let's try with a different bone. Let's try it with this one. Let's try it now. Okay. Beautiful. So that is moving with the legs. Yeah, I think the body is perfectly fine, and that middle hip thing that I had in there is invisible, so it's not gonna get in the way of the angles when it's exported to Stable Diffusion. Man, I can't wait to have, if this thing would have been ready, damn, the only step left would have been to try on the mocap suit and see if we can get this working in real time. This is gonna be such a game changer though, because even if you don't have a mocap suit, if you're using this in iClone, you're gonna instantly have every single pose inside of the iClone software and in the, you know, Reallusion marketplace and that actor core, the poses, the motions, all that stuff. Easy access, drag and drop, export, boom, both for animation and for posing. This is gonna be a fucking game changer, man. I mean, I know there's people who are already doing this in Blender and other tools and stuff, little things where you have to manipulate like a puppet up, down, but it doesn't give you the proper body proportions because you're just moving things around, and I don't know. This is gonna be this is gonna be the thing. This is gonna be the thing. I am curious to see if the colors are gonna work. So, I mean, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to test that head thing because of all this walking thing. So I won't be able to test it from here, but I can test it from a render directly from iClone in its current pose, just to see if I'm gonna get an accurate result. That is beautiful. It's gonna work, y'all. So that's all I'm caring about right now. It's gonna work. I'm gonna be able to get shit done, and it is going to be glorious. Okay, so let's test the actual colors, because even in this pose, if the colors are right, I should be able to get. Colors are correct, I should be able to get this pose. So I'm gonna do this thing here. I'm gonna take off the orthographic, because Usually when I work on this stuff, I kind of work on the orthographic view. Orthogonal. It's the same shit. So now, let's see if we can get a character in this pose. Ping. It's a ping file. Image. Export. How come it's not letting me choose the size? Let's do 768 by 768. Okay. I've seen some people actually just selling these poses one image at a time, because I guess they're so difficult to do with the way that they've been doing them that that they can get away with that, you know. But now that this is here, you know, you just get yourself a copy of this thing, pose it, and you're good to go, man. Export as many freaking images as you want. Just in case there's other images in there. So that is my project. It's transparent. That might have issues. Let's do a JPEG. Oh, see, that's why, because I had other poses in here in this archive. So okay. So let's see. I'm pretty sure I had it open earlier. There it is. So, well, I have my little prompt from earlier. Woman standing in a T-pose. Throw that away. Somewhere down here. There, we're going to use that one. So that's the image that I just exported from my clone. We're going to remove the preprocessor, but we're still going to use OpenPose. We're going to verify the preview. Yep, so it's going to use that. Man, and the colors are a lot brighter too than whatever system they're using. So if it goes by color, it's definitely gonna stand out. So yeah, we're gonna see. Let's hit the button. There it is, but it's backwards. It's showing me the back of the character. I'm doing something wrong. Maybe it's because of the posture is so flat, it needs to be like angled a little bit. I'm gonna have to look into that, but it's definitely giving me that pose. Let me see. Let me try something, because I should be able to go here. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate this guy. And I'm just gonna turn him around a little bit this way, just to see what happens. And we're gonna export this image. Like that. Arm got chopped off. Let's try it again. Okay, so they're in the frame. So now let's go into Stable Diffusion. We'll clear that out. We'll bring it again. So we're gonna have one looking one in one direction and the other one looking in the other direction. And if it has anything to do with colors, I guess we might see something related to the order of the color. We're just gonna change it to a man and a woman standing in a T-pose. And let's see what happens. Yeah, they're both facing away. Doesn't matter which direction we do this, so something needs to be done to adjust it so that they're facing forward. I shouldn't have to say facing towards the camera, but I don't know, I might get lucky. I shouldn't have to do that. The thing should just work based on the direction of the stuff. So at this point, I think it has to do with the posture of the neck and the distance of the eyes and the ears away from the body. So it probably thinks it's permanently looking in the other direction. So all right, experiments will continue. Film at 11. I'll talk to you guys later.